Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Curse of Strahd. You may notice that we have a black box where Stacy normally is. Tragically, she is very, very sick right now. Please send her all the love through the universe or whatever. But she had to bow out, and so she encouraged us to keep playing, and so here we are. We might have a guest show up late, kind of depends, we'll see, but it should be a fun episode no matter what. Let's go around real quick and say who we all are. First up is me. Hi, I'm Emma, also known as Emma Panada. You can find me here on my Twitch channel where we run various TTRPGs. You can also find me on Twitter at Emma Panada where I shitpost. You will notice that there's some donation options in the about section of my profile for this game. If you want to donate real money, you can influence the game in a few different ways. You can also see all the options in the top left corner of the screen. So if any of those seem appealing to you, by all means, feel free to donate money. It's normally a fun time. But going around, let's see. Monster, who are you?
Hello, I am Monster X8 on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and the one with really
TikTok?
fast. Yeah, there we go. That one. And I do streams occasionally. I'm looking to kind of ramp up the streaming once the holidays are over. And that's me.
Nice. And how about you, Bikake?
It is me. I'm not muted. Okay, cool. Hi, I'm Bikake. You call me B. I am Bikake on Instagram, Twitch, and Instagram. Yes, that's what Instagram and Twitch.
Yes.
Also Picardo.
Yeah.
And I do art. I did the art for this game. I did art for other games. I do a lot of art. And that's me. That's it.
Yep, B's great. If you want art, talk to B.
Mission's
and
opening January 1st.
Yay! And last but not least, we have the wonderful Matihi with the fresh haircut.
Hi,
Looking
Matihi.
super good.
How's it going? It's not like it's anything new. Hello. I am Matihi. You can find me here very rarely on my own Twitch, but I am trying more to do more streaming. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at Maddie Matihi. I do a lot of posting on Twitter now. I try to post at least once a day. So again, shit posting mostly about smooching and TTRPGs. It's kind of my wheelhouse. I'm here every Tuesday, either running Curse of Strahd. We're also ramping up, hopefully, Jimothy and Friends. So if you ever wanted to be on a stream and you want to play a child in adventures, let me know. DM me on Discord. You're free to, as long as about Jimothy and Friends. Do not slide in my DMs for anything else because I will roast you. And yeah. I'm also here every other Friday playing Kondo, who is the exact same haircut as me. It's totally where I got the inspiration. Thank you, Nina Wolverina, for doing the art for that. And I love the haircut so much. I'm also over on Stella Luna's channel every other Wednesday. I'm playing Ricaria, who is a tiefling druid with a snack friend. And of course, tonight, I have debuted them before, but they are here. They're a child and they're in PNG form. We have
Timothy,
Hello.
the boy.
Welcome to my game. I'm DMing now.
Jimothy will be here occasionally, just mostly chilling to the side. And sometimes I'll bring Jimothy out, especially if it's a long scene with them, so you can see Jimothy babble about and hang out with the party, because Jimothy is the best. But I think that's it. I think I'm done.
All right, cool. Well, in that case, thanks again, everybody, for being here. But Matt, why don't you go ahead and start us off?
Oh yeah, I gotta do that. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. All right. So putting us back into the mood of being in Barovia. A slight breeze carries the scent from the tavern, wafting the smell of freshly charred meats and hand-fluffed potatoes into your nostrils. Souring these delicious smells in the air were the raised voices of two distinct people. Danica, one of the owners of the Blue Water Inn, and your friend, Ismark. You had all just come from the Vistani encampment south of Valaki, though Sin had suddenly disappeared, seemingly out of thin air, and only leaving a strange bag behind with a smiley face stitched into it. A new person has come along. No name, nowhere, no one, whatever really you want to call them. A paladin satyr has joined your intrepid group of adventurers after receiving rewards from the Vistani gentleman known as Luvanche. You were shown a number of items as well as acquired a large amount of gold. One of the items you were shown was a carpet that displayed a majestic scene of a unicorn slaying a silver dragon, and atop said unicorn was a strange tiefling with what looked like to be a sun cradled between their two horns. As you traveled back to town, you encountered Baron Vargas Valovic, burgomaster of Valaki. A short man in stature, but seemed to command quite a bit of power and fear in his followers and guards. You had all experienced a short moment in time where, for some reason, all of your weapons and all the weapons in the area turned into food, leaving you confused as to exactly what happened. But quickly, they resumed being the steel and blunt objects that they were before, no longer submarine sandwiches. As you continued on your way, you met a small monkey in a ballerina dress named Piccolo, and quickly came to meet his owner, Gadolf Blinksky, a jovial man, and he brought you back to his shop, showing you all his fine wares, including a ventriloquist dummy of Lady Strahd, and a doll that looked uncomfortably like Ismark. You had purchased everything from the shop except for the Ismark doll, which seemed to be saved for Isaac, the large, imposing individual who always seems to follow around Baron. You'd purchased, as I said, you'd purchased everything, much to Jimothy's discomfort, so he did not seem to like the toys. But as you traveled back to the Blue Water Inn, you heard the shouts. Now that you were close enough to understand what was being shouted, Danica slung hateful words at Ismark, accusing him in front of a great portion of the population milling around outside, but he was in league with Strahd herself. You hear her start to speak loud words, very boisterous, very angry as you hear them. And she says, I saw you speaking with her in the hallway. Such a chummy relationship, the two of you. Putting us all in danger with your mere presence. Ismark bites back. You can see tears start to threaten it to spill from the glassy eyes. What he told you, it wasn't me. It was... I don't know who, but it wasn't me. I was attacked by Strahd before getting here, and now you lead her back to my halls, into my village. How dare you? You're probably one of those creatures that skulk in the night. I'm not a creature. The two argue back and forth, their voices drawing a large crowd. Ismark looks desperately out amongst the various villagers and locks eyes with you, Serana. You were there. You tell them it wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
Thank you. He looks to Danica, frustration covering his face. Danica steps away from Ismark and steps up to you, towards you, Serana, and says, how am I supposed to believe this? I mean, the two of you, both him and you, were in the hallway when she was there.
Yeah, I was defending him.
From what, her?
Yes.
You seem fairly, again, chummy with her.
No. Is anyone chummy with Strahd?
No, most of us avoid, hide, flee, attack. You just stood there talking.
We're trying to flee. What are we supposed to do if they follow?
The rest of you see villagers start to kind of whisper amongst each other. You hear kind of the whispers start to flow through the crowd. The guards around are looking on, becoming more uncomfortable as time passes. Serana, I would like you to make me a persuasion check right now with disadvantage, as it seems like people are more on the side of not believing that you're in league with Strahd.
I don't want Ismark to stay here anyway, so that's fine. Either way. I think he should just go chill with homies up in the tent place. 14.
So 14. Some of the crowd seems to kind of doubt a little bit. Not all of them, of course. You see one of them slink forward towards Danica and say, "How do you know it was Strahd? We haven't seen Strahd around here in a very long time. The Burgomaster keeps her away." You hear her say, "I saw her last night talking with these people in my tavern." Ghislaine, and No Name. Is there anything either of you would like to do, as there's doubt brewing amongst the crowd of what Danica is saying, but people seem to be a bit unsteady and unsure.
No Name doesn't really know what's going on. She's a bit confused, kind of looking around.
Ghislaine wasn't there, but I think she'll basically say, "Hey, look, I know, I don't know what you think you saw, but we're trying to get Ismark away from Strahd."
And why exactly is that? You see her cross her arms. Her face kind of scrunches into a frustrated scowl as she looks towards you now, Ghislaine.
Have I kind of perceived that she's kind of like stalking him?
Strahd?
Yeah.
Based on everything that you know that Ismark has been attacked twice now by Strahd. Based on the information that you garnered in the last few days. You don't know, it might seem like they're stalking them. They're stalking him.
I don't know why, but they're stalking this poor kid. And we're all just trying to keep him safe.
This town was supposed to be protected from Strahd by the Burgomaster. That's why we brought Ismark here. If the Burgomaster can't keep Strahd away, I feel like this is a conversation that could be brought up with the Burgomaster, the Master Burgers.
I would like either Ghislaine or Serana right now to make me a persuasion check. Based on that, I will give you advantage. One of the two of you can roll me persuasion though, because you see people like start to be like, what if it wasn't Strahd? Like, what if they're mistaken? Of course we're protected here. Like, you start to hear that flittering through the villagers.
Am I allowed to ask, do you have a positive charisma modifier?
Yeah.
I sure don't.
I can,
Okay,
I can do it.
Go ahead.
Just normal then, instead of disadvantage.
No, this one's advantage.
Okay.
If it were possible to give double advantage, I feel like Ghislaine would just stand by, like, nodding their head. Yeah, that's totally what happened.
Yeah, definitely.
That's also why I get advantage, because kind of Ghislaine's also speaking up as well.
Oh no.
What?
No, this is my life.
Oh no.
Double eights.
How is that even possible?
So you see, I mean, a lot of the villagers are pretty taken with this, especially like based on the logic. It's just like, oh, it makes sense. Like maybe Danica was mistaken. Like it could have been Strahd. It couldn't have been Strahd. Burgomaster keeps us safe. Like everything's fine. This is why we have a festival. The fuck. And then you hear
Dan,
someone's like, don't say bad things about the festival. It's like, okay, it's fine, it's fine.
It's easy though. Either Danica saw Strahd and is admitting that the Burgermeister can't protect the city, or she didn't see Strahd and the Burgermaster is great at protecting the city.
Danica stares daggers at you, Serana, but uncrosses her arms as you see the guards start to shift. You see, like you hear a couple of them like shouting back and it's like, we might have an issue here. And Danica says, no issue. It's fine. I must have been mistaken. There's a bit of a snarl on her face as she just gives Ismark a glare and turns around and heads back inside to her tavern. You see Ismark heave a sigh and lean back against the tavern, just beside the entrance, and with kind of all this hullabaloo over with, you see villagers still whispering to each other, just like, was Danica like doubting the Burgomaster? And you hear like the guards are a little bit suspicious too, but people start to flit away and head back to what they were doing before.
So, could you explain what went on? Was Strahd here?
I think we should talk in private.
Yeah. I wasn't really there per se. I was busy.
Where were you?
Busy.
You hear Ismark chime in and he says, they were fucking my sister. My sibling.
Well, okay. It's good.
Where are the children?
Ismark heaves a sigh and says, they're up in the larger room they were staying before with Irina. Okay, good. He kind of turns around and he begins to turn around to head inside. And then he storms up to you, Ghislaine, and he goes, and it doesn't really hurt you, really, because you're fairly tough and he's not very strong, but you feel him, like his fist impact your chest. And you see the tears start to roll down his face. And he says, why do you all leave me out of the loop? And who is this? Where is
We've met
Kiora?
before.
And they shake their head and look at you and they're like, I'm sorry.
I imagine it's been
know your name.
a strange month.
A lot has happened. I apologize. You've just seen me like this. Serana's right. We should talk in private.
All right.
Knows.
I look forward to being caught up.
I do too. And Ismark turns around. You can sense the hurt in Ismark's voice as he turns and heads inside the tavern.
Yeah, I think we should go up to the room.
I think Ghislaine just kind
One
of
of the
turns to Serana. It's like, what did I do? Is he mad that I slept with his sibling?
I think we should. I think we should just talk it out. We should all talk it out.
Okay.
All right. You head inside. It's gonna work. Hold up. Yeah, okay. So you head upstairs into the tavern. the stairs creak underneath all of your feet. I don't think you didn't take Jimothy with you, did you? I don't think so. Not for this.
Jimothy was with us at the Vistani camp.
Oh, you're right, because Jimothy ran out ahead. Jimothy's
Jimothy
been here
is-
the whole time.
Was like Mr. T covered in jewelry.
Yeah, Jimothy is like you feel a little bit of a tugging on like your shoulder because he's inside your hood there, Sarana. And you see Jimothy kind of pop in and he says,
Did we do a bad thing? Did we do something bad?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think we did something good besides save that girl that was drowning that you
Oh.
valiantly paddled out to try and save. That was a good thing.
yeah. Because I'm an adventurer.
You are now
Yeah.
officially, because yep. But that means that adventurers go in groups.
Oh. Do I get a real sword?
Do you see me wielding a sword?
No. You have a staff.
I
Do you
mean,
want a staff?
Ah.
I go find a big stick.
I want a staff. I do like my sword though. It's a good sword.
and he like swings it dramatically behind you. You see like Jimothy's entire demeanor just changes basically in an instant when talking about being an adventurer. He just starts swinging his little sword back and
super
forth.
serious.
Super serious, and now he's just like, I'm an adventurer. It hides back in your head.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We could teach him how to use a sword. I could do that. You know, it'd be a learning experience and he'd be a little bit safer.
What's the story with this child anyway?
That's a long story, a very long story.
In a nutshell, we went to go assist him in a valiant quest to remove an awful fiend from a cave.
You see Marshall the rat like appear on Galen's shoulder and look around. It's just like,
That was me. They tried to kill me, but they didn't.
No,
I'm
we
still
didn't.
alive.
Instead,
better.
we went to
Yeah.
go back to the house or back to our home and ended up in Barovia. Who knows how? Probably magic. And now we've got a powerful creature that wields potent magic and
That's me.
ah! And they like raise their hands, and you just see like little tiny like piddly sparks, like purple sparks, go.
Oh my
out of their
God.
hands.
the sarcasm level on Serrano's face, by the way, is like 11 out of 10.
Marshall did not get it at all.
No, it's fine. And I go, and then a newly knighted adventurer with his small wooden sword and magical jalapeno.
It's not about the size. It's about how you use it. Ah!
Where did you hear that?
I
You've
heard
been
it.
teaching him these things.
I heard it when I was back at Diona, and there were other adventurers there, and they were saying bad things, and my grandma kicked them out.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the story of this kid. We also have 2 other kids that we found in a. Do you know about that windmill, right? That's like right around down. I don't know. It's just a big old windmill over there. And then ladies selling some drug pies, you know, with the creepy hands.
You probably
People
didn't see
selling-
the lady.
I've seen a
Nice.
windmill, but
We burned it down.
Oh, well, that's fine.
It also had Strahd's diary in it.
Learn anything good from that?
Kind of. I mean, Strahd took it back.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
That's why they were here.
Seems
Yeah.
something important was there.
We read it though. I read it all.
Well, what did it say?
regurgitate the important facts.
Important
name.
facts of Strahd being heavily in love with a person named Tatiana, who's a strong warrior, of course. And
Strahd had a brother. Strahd's brother had a sword that she's afraid of.
yes. So there's a sun sword that's somewhere that Sergei had. You know that the relationship between
Sergei.
Sergei. You know that so there's the relationship between Strahd and Sergei was not great. Of course, Strahd hated Sergei and thinks that he turned Tatiana against her, and that he made Sergei basically, beg for his life afterwards, and then still killed him. And sorry, I'm trying to think about everything in there. And then had a fight with Tatiana, basically on a balcony, and was almost dropped Tatiana, but saved her. And then she got hit by a stray arrow from someone inside the castle and dropped Tatiana. Then there's a whole ritual that went on, and and that she still loves Tatiana and is trying to find her and knows that there's other incarnations of Tatiana. Basically, that's the information. Regurgitated.
Well, seems like I have a sword to find.
Yes. Also, at one of the previous camps, we got some cards read for us.
Okay.
One of them said that we needed to go to a mill on a hill, which we did. That's where we found the diary. We burned it down. There were some hags. We chased them away. We didn't kill them.
And what else did you learn?
That we need to find a wounded elf. It's like the beggar card. I'm not sure. There's also some sort of faceless god at the end of a road, and there was a card that said the enemy was a creature of darkness. I mean, we kind of know that. And then we were also
that, actually, let me correct you really quick. You learned that Strahd's enemy, it's supposed to be this card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness.
So it's Strahd's enemy.
Strahd's enemy, and you learned that look for an entertaining man with a monkey. This
Can
man
shed
is
light.
more than he seems.
Yeah, that's what I was about to get to.
Perfect.
Well, we met him in town. So those were all 5 of the cards. The monkey did not quite shed. The man with the monkey did not quite shed light on anything except for, we got something we probably need to deal with.
Well, it seems that the man with the monkey knows something else or has something else.
Well, he has dreams about people that he was making into dolls. And one was of Ismark,
That's true.
which is super weird. And why would the dude with the French fry arm want it? I don't know.
The curly fry.
He also
Turned
made
into
a
a
doll of you, and nowhere looks towards you, Galeen.
So why is he dreaming of us and other people that we know? And also, I think we have a possessed thing. I did see some stuff. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I noticed something about that as well, but we'll deal with that another time.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Perhaps the two of you should go speak with your friend.
Yeah, you're upstairs at the landing at this point. And you see that Ismark has kind of gone straight into that back room where he was before Serana, where you saw him.
This conversation was around no one. It was just standing by all of our rooms.
Yeah, you're just upstairs. You see Irina kind of peep her head out.
I'll go speak with the innkeeper and try to calm her down. But you deal with whatever you need to deal with, your group.
Well, yeah, so, I mean, your goal is to kill Strahd, right?
Yes.
And Strahd keeps finding their way to us, so maybe if you stick around long enough, Strahd will come to you.
Oh, I am looking forward to it, and I plan on it. I'll be ready.
Seems to be a thing that keeps happening.
Good. Means we can expect it again.
So the group of you kind of split. No name. You go downstairs. And Saran and Ghislaine, you head back towards the room where you see Irina peeking their head out. They kind of beckon you forward. I will say, of course, Alfie's kind of along for the ride with this. And you head back there, and as the three of you enter, Irina shuts the door. You see that the kids are currently not in that room. It is just the 5 of you who are back there. Well, 6, including Marshall. Or 7, I guess, including Jimothy. And
So many.
there's so many of you. And Irina says, if you'd like, I can put Jimothy with the rest of the kids. We just have them in a room. They're safe. They're fine. But I think we do need to talk.
I go, Jimothy, would you protect the other kids?
And Jimothy says,
Of course, I'll protect them with my wife and my sword.
Jimothy's married?
Of course not. I don't believe in marriage.
Yeah, I'll have him go guard. He'll babysit the other babies.
Okay, you babysit the other babies. I think Jimothy's the eldest. So you send Jimothy off. Like Irina leads him to another room that's close by and kind of closes the door gently. It's one of your rooms that was there. You're still renting. And as Irina comes back and closes the door, you see Ismark kind of with his head in his hands on the bed, extremely frustrated. Irina seems a bit more sheepish than anything. Kind of leans on the door, but sadly looks up at you, and then counts the 3 of you that are there. Says, "Where's Kiora?"
We don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
They seemingly disappeared into thin air.
There
Gone.
wasn't nothing.
Okay, you're gonna have
Yeah.
to explain exactly where Kiora went. And you hear Ismark comment, if that's their real name. Anyway, it seems I don't know anything about them. Is there anything else I should know about you all? Is anyone else pretending to be me? Or maybe you're all Strahd in disguise? I don't know.
I think you know everything about me. I've been an open book. You know, honestly,
Recently.
stuff about, well, yeah, you've seen this place.
I have. It's just frustrating because I feel like I'm not being let into the loop and I'm basically being treated like Jimothy. But even Jimothy's around more than I am, it seems. So, here we are.
I think Kiora's dead.
You see the frustration leave Ismark's face, and instead it is just kind of anguish that crosses. You're like, what do you mean it?
Okay, nutshell.
I can't beat it.
We went out to a boat. There was this guy. Kiora put this bag on his head. Thought he was gonna die in the water. I was like, that was a real cold move, you know? Just like, was it a garrote in there? I don't know. Sunk in the water. There was blood. Dude came back up. He's okay, but not really.
Okay.
And then
just
he got shanked in
wasn't-
the face a whole lot. And he's dead again. Anyway,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Kiora disappeared, and there was just that creep ass bag. And so I think it's a bag that eats people, and I don't think we should have it. And I think Kiora's dead, and the bag ate her. I've logically put this together.
Ismark
hope.
seems very upset at this. They're
I
like,
hope
I don't,
that the bag just teleported them somewhere.
do you think it could get us to where they are?
I wouldn't try the bag. I wouldn't.
I don't know.
It
The only thing that I have seen that interacted with the bag had a real bad time.
Yeah, that was. There's something wrong with it.
So if it's teleporting something, people, it's probably not to. Not. There was a lot of blood in the water. I don't know.
Ismark heaves a heavy sigh. He seemed kind of resign himself to the bed and could curl up a little bit. Says, all right.
I don't think this is the best place for you, by the way.
No, I don't think so.
Honestly, I think this is worse than Barovia.
We should let him in on it. So we found a shop, and there's a toy maker who makes toys, usually about people he has dreams about. But someone requested that you be made into that a doll be made of you. So there is a doll of you in the shop.
What?
Didn't he say that he's made more than one?
Yeah, it appears that he's made more than one.
Yeah, the creepy guy that was by the this is not the we've just been finding some stuff out.
Okay.
So you're not we're
this
just
is-
returning from that. This is not something we're keeping from you. It's really
Right.
creepy. He made dolls of you on request of the dude with the big arm that's here, which we watched turn into some food and then back. I don't know what happened. It was very strange.
Yeah.
So I don't know if like he wants to like, do you know him? Why would he want a doll of you?
I don't know anyone from this village.
Well, they know you. It's real creepy.
Oh, God. Oh, Morning Lord, please save me.
It's really creepy.
There's like the concern running over Ismark's face, and he's kind of holding his hands over his mouth, seemingly distraught. There's so many things going on right now. He doesn't know what to think. And Irina says, all right, so there's a fuckface who's getting dolls commissioned of my brother.
Yep.
Can we go stab him or something? Because this is just fucking creepy.
Oh, that'd be really cool. He looked real stabbable.
Good.
We could go talk.
I mean, like,
Mm,
I don't think did he talk at all? He just was he was like,
it was weird.
I personally don't want to talk to whoever the fuck this is. I just want to fucking... I am so confused. I thought this town would be safe for my brother, but it turns out it's just... Everything's just getting worse and worse since we left.
Yeah, I don't know about this place. There is a place
No.
that I think might be safer.
What's that? And at this point, we're going to pause this scene and we're going to head downstairs. No one. You head downstairs to kind of the main area, and you've seen this man before. You see a half elf sitting there, little glasses on his face, very pointed chin, pointed blonde hair in the back. You see Rictavio kind of sitting there, a little bit bewildered, a little bit confused. He adjusts his glasses a little bit, and he says, "My word, what exactly is it? I heard some things upstairs. I saw the companions go upstairs, and it's nice to see you again. You?
Good
Hello.
Good to see you, Octavio.
Oh, yes, wonderful. Would you like a beverage? It's alcoholic.
Yes, that sounds good.
Wonderful! Pushes it over towards you. Unfortunately, I feel like, from what I heard, I think that these might be some of the last rounds because, unfortunately, I feel like the tavern's out of alcohol.
Really?
Yes, seems to be.
I thought they had a supply of some sort.
And Mertavio kind of shrugs and says, I'm going to enjoy it while I can. If they don't come down soon, I'll enjoy all of theirs. And he just leans back and puts his feet up on the table and just starts drinking.
Is the innkeeper here?
Coughs a little bit. In the back there. Lean behind the bar.
All right.
Coughs.
I'll stand and like drink a good chug of the drink and knock on the back door if I can access it. If not, I'll just wait at the bar.
Yeah, you wait at the bar and soon a gentleman comes out. You know them as Erwin. Erwin is one of the owners of this particular bar. And he comes out and gives you a smile and a nod. And he says, hello there. No.
You don't have to try to call me anything.
Oh, okay. Good, because I don't remember anyway. What can I help you with?
I heard that you're having some troubles. What's wrong with your supply chain?
Well, between you and me, he leans on the bar and kind of ushers you closer and says, well, between you and me, his like long salt and pepper beard kind of spills out. And you see it's like on the bar top there as he's stroking a little with his thumb. And he says, it seems that our supply is run quite a bit late. A few weeks, actually.
Really?
Yes, we actually would appreciate someone looking into it. There would be payment involved if you could do this, and you would make everyone in the village and such happy.
Of course. Can't have a festival without any drink.
Exactly.
And where does your shipment come from?
The place is called the Wizard of Wines Winery. It's to the south of here, and I have to look up this where in the heckaroony are you? Gosh darn it. It is to the south. Is it you? Give me one moment. GM doesn't know where things are. I don't know either. It's a W. It might be W on my map. There are just so many letters. It is a W. Now, where's the W on the map? Fuck. This map is sometimes kind of hard to look
Talking
at.
about the Barovian map?
Yeah. There's you. Where's W? Oh, there it is. So he says it's you have to head along the Slavic road. You basically have to head out of here to the west. You go down a little bit, go up, and then once you hit the second crossroads, you go south.
Okay.
I can draw it on a map for you if you like.
Yes, please. And
That'd be
I
helpful.
pull out a map, I guess.
Yeah, I would say you probably have a little map there. He provides you details on basically how to get there. I'm just adding this to your map. Oops. And
Can you pull us to the map?
yeah, I'm just about to there's that. I'm just gonna make sure that y'all can't see anything else. Okay, pulling you to the map screen. It is right over here. You can see that little exclamation point there.
Poot.
Poot. Right there. He draws it, circles it, puts www on there. This is where you have to go. If you could check on it, it'd be very much appreciated.
Okay, I can do that. Do you know, as far as the shipment goes, do they normally travel this north path or the southern, or the west path or the eastern path through the forest?
Oh, well, they usually kind of take the way up. They go just to this little sector here, then they head north and then head east. And then go, they usually take the south road.
Okay. Well then, I will go and take a look.
If you want to take your other friends with you, that might be for the best. These roads aren't safe alone.
Oh, I hardly know them, but I'll check it out.
He gives a hearty grin. You can see one of his teeth are missing. The rest are slightly yellowed, but he seems very pleased by this. And he says, "We'll be doing a lot of people a very good favor for this."
Of
A lot of
course.
people made happy.
I just ask if I do this for you that you spare me a keg.
And he smiles again and says, "Don't you worry. There should be a few extra there for you."
Good. Well then, I don't want to keep you if you're needed elsewhere, so by all means.
I'm needed here at the bar. And he, again, like as you're leaned in with him speaking, he says, and I watched the newcomers that you're with. I don't think the boy has any ill intentions. Doesn't seem like it, but my wife can be a bit more heightened to those sorts of things.
Of course, I appreciate the heads up, but
Of course.
if Strahd is truly interested in them for some reason, then might get me a chance encounter to kill her.
He chuckles a bit and says, "Many have tried, many have failed. No one's succeeded. What makes you think you'll be the one to do it?"
I'm no one.
"That you are." He leans back and starts cleaning various cups and such. We pan back upstairs. As you were explaining before, Ghislaine, that you know one other place that you could potentially take Ismark. And Irina, of course, said, "And what place would that be?"
It was a Vistani camp, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the map because me and myself, I have a bad sense of where stuff
Yeah.
is. There we go. There is a Vistani camp close to here, and with the exception of one of the guys who's kind of an asshole, they seem like nice people.
Irina looks to you, smile, and says, "Well, I mean, I trust your judgment. Do you think it'll be safer than this place?"
This place has walls,
Aye, it does.
but I don't know if I trust the people here, to be honest. Like, obviously, there's that one really creepy person who is just way too interested.
Oh, French fry boy, as you were saying.
Yeah, curly fry hand.
Curly fry hand. Aye.
He's
So
got
we'll avoid him. We can go.
Wasn't the point of bringing Ismark here? And I would look at Ismark. I don't want to talk like about him while he's in the room. That's very rude. Like that.
It's fine.
But
I'm used to it at this point.
we brought you here to get you away from Strahd, and Strahd was right here. What does it matter? Then there's much better places. Walls be damned. Strahd doesn't care. There's got to be somewhere else. If obviously the master of burgers here can't do wait, the kids aren't here. They can't do shit about Strahd, so we need to go somewhere else. There's that camp. I can't say the name of it to save my life. There's also the other place you said.
Yeah. Irina says Kresk. I think that's the one that Father Donovan mentioned.
I mean,
honestly, if you think the Vistani are going to be the better one, then
I don't know. Whatever.
Kresk.
I try for a couple minutes to get it. I can't get it.
Kresk. Yeah, you're all like say Kresk in different ways, and you hear Ismark say, "There's just honestly, there's just nowhere that I'm really safe." Exactly.
I agree, and I think there's something that needs to be done about that.
I agree.
You're not safe from Strahd anywhere, so I think you need to be prepared, and you've already displayed some sort of magical talent. I say you look into that and blossom it, so if Strahd does attack, you could possibly defend yourself.
You're right. I should start actually training or doing something instead of just doing the books and trying to follow in my father's stead.
Yeah, I mean, you have magic. That's not something everyone has.
Right. I just don't know how to wield it is the only thing.
Well, I mean, you have a teacher right here. Pointing in the direction of Serana.
Do you have a moment to talk about this?
I mean, you've talked about Nethys before to me.
I know. What do you think? I mean,
they're fine. They sound lovely, I guess. We could talk further. I mean, honestly, you've had a better.
I could talk about magic all night. I could talk about magic 24 hours a day. I love magic.
Mark thinks for a moment. It's like, we could talk about it tonight if you'd like.
I'd like to explore what kind of magical capabilities that you have. Do they only appear if you're in duress, or can you summon them on your own?
Can you make me an insight check, please?
Can I make an insight check to be like,
yeah.
What?
Wait, what? Okay, that's pretty good. Serana, if you want to make me an insight check.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Serana says something matters. You're like, oh.
You see, like, definitely some heat kind of come on Ismark's face. He sees like cheeks turn a little bit like kind of like this reddish purple color as he blushes, and he says, if you'd like to test out my capabilities.
I go,
sure.
not like that. Not like that.
Okay.
I mean, like,
yeah, never mind.
I mean, you can use magic for
never mind. I think I've made it. I'm gonna go get a drink. I think I've made a fool of myself today.
No, I can't go get a drink because then we'd walk there at the same time.
Sorry.
That would be really awkward.
This is my fault.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, you're going to leave. I'll stay.
That's weird, right?
You leave. I'll stay. Okay. And Irina's like, you know what? I think, Elena, let's go. All of us, and Ismark, you take care of the kids, okay? Have fun. Alfie, do you want to help with the kids? And Alfie's like, okay.
Perfect.
Goes off to help with the kids with Ismark as Ismark bumbles his way. It's like, just away. And Irina's like, well, that was awkward. I'm glad we got out of that situation. Let's go meet up with your new... Who's the tall one with the
Irina, I was not flirting with your brother. Just heads up. It's okay.
I don't really care if you do. To be honest,
I don't believe you, but that's cool. Yeah.
It's not like I'm gonna stab you if you're dead. I mean, it's fine.
I mean, that wouldn't really be fair, right?
Insight check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just like nudging them, being like, that wouldn't.
I wouldn't stab you.
Would stab you.
Oh
They wouldn't stab you.
Was it a joke? Well,
Who knows?
you might not ever ever
You'll
know.
never know. As you begin to head downstairs and you see, of course, No Name. Did you join up with Rictavio to drink, or were you just kind of milling about?
Sure, I'll join Rictavio.
So what were you talking to Rictavio about?
He's a good source of local knowledge, I think. So I think she's picking his brain on like what's going around town that he's noticed.
Rictavio has told you about, he says, oh, there's quite a bit going around town. You know, of course, the festival that's coming up. Very, very exciting. It'll be a shame if there's no beverages to distribute amongst one another. Also, I think I heard some sort of rumblings, some rumors about the St. Andrew's Church. I think they're having a hard time. I don't know. There's something going on.
Okay.
Also, you've been to that shop with all the toys, and it's lovely. So fun.
I was just there, in fact.
Did you get anything?
No, but everyone else did.
Because it's weird.
It is weird.
It's a very strange place.
I was planning on looking into the alcohol situation. So
perfect.
hopefully that's solved soon.
I encourage the alcohol situation. I need it. My old bones can't function without it at this point.
Well, then it is of the utmost priority.
Good. And as you say that, that's when Ghislaine Serrana and Irina come downstairs. And of course, Rictavio says, hello, my friends. And Irina looks to you, No Name, and says, oh, hello. Long time no see.
It's good to see you again, Irina.
Hey, you too.
Hope you're... well, I imagine it's hard to say you're well, but I hope you're hanging in there.
Hi, and they kind of look around, they're like, where's your friend?
Unfortunately didn't make it.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a sad one.
It's the price of conquest, I suppose. But it'll be fine.
Well, I guess, what will you be doing then? You still conquesting? We're
Yes.
also doing some questing.
Well, I was going to go and look into the missing alcohol shipments. Think I perhaps have a feeling I know what happened, but it'll require some investigation.
And Irina looks at others and says, well, if you want to go do that, I mean, I can, honestly, I can probably, maybe at night, kind of, since there's that creepy fella after my brother, I can kind of sneak him out of town and we'll go down towards the Stony camp. That's probably for the best.
That's a good idea.
Are we there now?
Yeah,
in
you're downstairs with
you're downstairs.
all of
That's
us.
sorry, that's why, yeah. So all of you are here, you're hearing this now.
Hey, Rictavio.
Hello, Ghislaine. How are you doing today?
I'm
friend.
Hello, Serrana. I have some beverages. They're still lukewarm. Pushes them
My
over to you.
favorite. Thank you. I
You're
take
welcome.
it and I drink it all immediately.
Make me a Constitution saving throw, please. As you just absolutely chug. You just shoot it back. I can't be good for the system.
Okay,
good.
so do I roll the saving throw you said, or just a check?
You roll a saving throw.
Saving throw, okay.
Yeah.
Constitution save. Yeah, you're fine. You slug
I
it
crush the can on my foot. No, I'm kidding.
back. Crush the glass.
Yeah, I smashed on the ground. Another. No.
Oh, goodbye. One of my ears fell off. Oops.
Oh, no.
Oh, my ear. I don't even know which one. Oh, it's that one. Okay. Maybe. So you all yeah, you slug back your drink. And Rictavio looks to the group of you and says, "So are you going towards this winery then?
Looks like.
Sounds like a fun time."
That's the
How about
plan.
it?
Did you want to come, Rictavio?
Oh, I don't know. I had lots of adventure this morning with the sharks.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yes.
Well, okay then.
I think that Ismark can have my drink because I'm gonna keep a sharp lookout, and they seem to need it more than I.
I can go deliver it if you'd like.
Just follow the.
Should he be drinking with the children?
Happy's with them. It's fine.
Oh yeah, we should take one to Alfie too.
Yeah. Take one to Alfie.
Now, children, this is how you shotgun a
This is
drink.
alcohol. Hello. Yeah. So what are your plans? Are you heading out towards the Wizards of Wine Wineries?
Yeah. Hey, where was that? Okay, where did we meet the where were the werewolves?
Oh, the werewolves. They were like
Like, was that here, and who would we give the chicken to?
the chicken is with the kids.
I need to know how you're doing that with these little things. I need
Oh,
them.
I will hold up. Let me put one sec. Met with werewolves, not swearwolves. Okay.
Werewolves.
It was about like over here where you met them. So basically I can send you these little tokens too. I made them, and then I double click the token itself, and then I go into, there's like a tooltip section where I can write everything.
Okay, cool. I just didn't know if that was like the little tool tips, if that was a new thing in Ultimate. It's fine.
I think
table
it
talk,
is.
table talk, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
sorry. We'll do a thing later. But yeah, so that's where you kind of met those werewolves there that told you about the Nightkin, who are the
bad
they seem
wolves.
to be, no, they were the good wolves. The
No,
children
the
of Mother
night-
Night are the bad wolves.
So,
Oh,
so
the Nightkin are good wolves?
Nightkin,
Yeah.
good. And then
Children
what's
of Mother Night are bad.
and where do we know where they're located?
You don't know exactly where they're located. You know they're like kind of in this area. Like you're not sure exactly like where. They're somewhere up here.
Okay, somewhere in the north of the
Yeah.
the
Northwest of the map.
northwest of the
Yeah.
lake.
Near Baratok. Yeah.
Cool.
There is one thing that I think Glenn would like to check on. That is, they had the dolls made.
Yeah. Well, they're in the process of being made.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
been like an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Well, if you would all like to come with me to investigate this alcohol situation, you're more than welcome. Or if you had other plans, by all means.
The only thing I need here is the dolls.
What time is it?
It's probably around like, I would say 3 or 4 p.m. at this point. It's getting kind of closer to dinner time.
Would we know if the winery is within like a day's travel?
You think that you would get there by sundown, most likely.
Should we get there at night or should we go during the day? Being out at night here has more often than not been super cool. Not great, not fun, not the vibe.
Yeah, it's kind of that's a good point.
Well, we can stay for the night if you'd like and head out in the morning.
That would probably be for the best. Just, there's just werewolves everywhere.
Of course. Well, then let's rest. Is there anything you need to do in town? Well, Octavio, you had said that the church was having some issues.
Oh yes, they seem to be having some sort of. I don't know exactly. The father there seems to be a little bit stressed.
Perhaps we can look into that during the night. Or I can, if you simply want to rest.
Hopefully he doesn't have his vampire child shoved in the basement as well.
Yeah, that seems to be a thing around here with stressed.
What are you
Stressed.
talking about?
It's just, yeah, there's another church. You know what? Why don't we walk and talk? Are we done drinking? I don't think I drank enough.
There's not a lot of real alcohol left, unfortunately.
Do I have I prestidigitate something just to taste like alcohol? It doesn't.
It's like
It
milk.
doesn't. I have a White Russian now. That's the.
You
it's just
prestidigitate some milk. Yep. All right, so you want to head for the church. Okay, so you begin to head west in the village, of course, as you begin to
Need the
walk
village
out.
map again.
Which I'm bringing you to. Village. Fuck.
Can I just point out?
Yeah.
On this map. Oh, it's gone.
Shit. I'm
Never
sorry.
mind.
What did you want to point out on?
There's a hill that looks like a penis.
Wait,
TOS.
wait, which one looks like a peepus? I can't. Wait, are you keeping
I'm
it?
drawing it.
Okay. Oh shit! Everything just. Wait. fuck.
Everything's. Are you talking about this one?
Wait.
No, I see it.
It's in
Oh,
the top
that
left.
one! It's a. Here, let me. It's
Oh
a-
yeah, that's
Yes.
definitely.
That's a peepus.
That's Wizards of the Coast right there.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
that's
not us.
Dicks of the Coast right there.
Wizards of the Cocks.
Okay, you can go back to the town map now.
All right, back
It
to
really
the town
does.
map.
It does, right?
It does indeed. My phone
It's
keeps
just
telling me
sorta
it's
hanging
Curse of
out there.
Strahd time, even though I'm already here. All right. So the group of you begin traveling west in the village, of course. Everyone seems to be like not so much on edge, is just like
Oh, what's happening?
suspicious. Oh god, oh golly.
Oh gosh.
It's
Okay.
fine. It's fine.
As you travel, of course.
Do y'all see that? Do you see that? Do you see that?
There's penises everywhere.
It's a conspiracy.
It also kind of looks like a water gun to me because it
Oh,
has
no,
like
everything
the
broke on
tank
me.
on top.
Look at this
Yeah.
small dick.
1 sec. Everything broke on me, so now I have to restart and refresh.
Okay, let's play Find the Penis while Mati's
almost-
gone.
God damn it. Roll 20s, don't break on
Quality
me.
content.
Yep.
Do you have hardware acceleration enabled on your browser?
It shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be it, because like it's been fine. I gotta like reinstall or uninstall BTT Enhancement Suite because ever since I did that, it's kind of been fucking up. And I think my music is broke. Oh, my music's not broken.
Nope, I can hear stuff.
That's pretty
Same.
poggers. Okay.
So poggers, bro.
You head
Pog, pog,
west.
pog.
There we go. You head west in the city. People are a bit more skittish, of course. You see that more and more decorations are going up for the festival. I think of the sun, if I'm not wrong.
I think that's the next one, yeah.
Where are you? Village of Valaki. There you are. Festival of the Blazing Sun. That is the next one. You see that, like, of course, there's more decorations that are being hung up. You see like suns made out of paper mache and stuff being put up by various guards. And as you begin to walk over there, you see that you see someone who was like just kind of standing there, maybe like pointing and kind of like chuckling at the decorations, like kind of making fun of it. You see the guards like hurry over to them and just slam the guy against the wall, like holding him by his neck, like their arm pressed against it. They're like, "Do you say something about the festival? Did you?" And he's just like, no, it's I love the festival. I love everything. It's great. Everything's happy. It's fine. I was just in mirth. In mirth. And the guards press once more really hard, and you hear like the choking noise as the guy's throat is compressed. Eventually they let off, and they're like, "Don't let us catch you making fun of these things ever again." He's like, sorry, and kind of scuttles off very quickly, holding his throat. The guards continue to patrol.
These people take their festivals really seriously.
Too seriously. Frighteningly so. I wonder what the significance of the festivals is.
It's the mayor trying to keep things seeming normal.
Why, though?
Because he wants to pretend like nothing's wrong.
Yeah, I mean, that's one way to keep power.
So as you walk up, eventually you arrive and you see this slouching, centuries-old stone church. It has a bulging steeple in its back and walls lined with cracked, stained glass windows depicting pious saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church, and you see a thin mist creep amongst the graves. Currently, this place is in a lot better repair than the Church of the Morning Lord that you saw in Barovia. This one doesn't look like it's attacked by wolves at all. You see that occasionally you see like a person go inside and then come back out. Like there's very light traffic going in and out of this church currently.
I walk in.
Me too.
All right. You head inside to the church. It's not the largest one, but as you go inside, you don't see the pews kind of lining this place like normal. You see a lot of the pews have been pushed against the walls themselves. And where the pews were, you see that there's multiple cots that are there, each very evenly spaced amongst one another. You see the occasional family kind of in various areas with their children and such. And as time goes on, you see that there is a small child. You see that they're wearing more what would be very church-esque garbs for a child to wear. I don't know the term currently. But you see this little boy. Where are they? Here they are. This little
Vestments.
boy with
Vestments.
like vestments. Thank you. You see this little boy with like this dirty blonde hair and these kind of very dark eyes. It almost look like their irises take up the entire thing. But you see him running around, kind of giving various like meals of stew to people. And you see that he comes up to you with a few bowls in hand on this little tray, and he says,
Are you here to spend the night?
No, we're here to see the father.
Oh, Father Lucian, yes. Give me a moment. I think he's a bit busy, but come along.
And he trots off. And as you're kind of walking with this boy up, and you see standing kind of at the head of the church, seeming to be comforting an elderly woman, like clasping her hands in his and speaking in a very low, rumbling voice. You see this gentleman in what looks to be these kind of a tailored priestly outfit, a lot of golds and reds and oranges covering it. And you see the entire upper half kind of looks like a rising sun almost, and the rest of it is in dark purples, almost like rising above the mountains, the sun. Dirty, again, like a bit more of a brighter blonde hair, and he's got like a bit of a scruff on him. Fairly handsome, tall, human individual. As he sees this child come up with the group of you, he looks over and he says, it would sound like pleasant words to the elderly woman before giving a little bit of a small bow with his head. And as she kind of heads off and heads back to her little family, he turns to you and puts his hands kind of in his robes, looks to you and bows deeply out of respect. And he says, "Hello, welcome to St. Andal's Church. I'm Father Lucian Petrovic. How can I help you?"
Do we know why the people are here? Do
You
we
aren't
know why
sure?
this is okay. I just know if there was like what are quick question, what are are these refugees from somewhere, or is this
And he gives a bit of a smile, but shakes his head and says, no, these are people of my flock. There are a few who are not so comfortable in their homes in general, so I've opened up a church for them to stay. They feel a lot more comfortable here in the eyes of the Morning Lord.
If you don't mind me asking, I mean, this place seems pretty safe. Why are they not comfortable?
Well, it's the village itself. Many are afraid of the night. No matter what the burgomaster has done, the night always brings terrors to many.
Of course. Father, I'm not sure that there's anything you can do to help us, but rumor has it that you're feeling a bit stressed and something that may be preoccupying your mind.
And he gives a wry smile and closes his eyes and shakes his head. He's like, no, my children, it is, everything is fine. It is no worry.
I thought religious people weren't supposed to lie.
it depends on the religion.
As this one says.
Thank you, Serana.
And he comes to you and he extends a hand to shake yours. It's nice to meet you. I see that you also wear fairly holy garbs as well.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
His hand is just waiting there for you to shake.
It's there for like maybe like half a second longer than it probably should be before I like tentatively reach out a hand, and I will do a shake, wrist grab, whatever the cultural thing is here. I let him lead the gesture.
He just shakes your hand. It's very gentle. His hands are fairly soft. And he shakes your hand, and he does that with each one of you if you'll take his hand to shake. He says, "It's welcome to our village. I hope your stay has been pleasant so far."
I've been here for a while, helping people with various odds and ends, but...
Oh, you're the horned one that I've heard about. Well, he thinks about it and says, one of them. Okay.
Yes. But, again, this isn't so much about our stay. This is about... There's clearly something wrong.
As he like runs a hand through the very soft curls of his blonde hair, and makes like a strenuous sigh. We're gonna take a little bit of a break. So we're gonna go pee, everybody. Everybody go take a piss. I know you've been making
Yes.
piss with all your water, so go take it now. Go take it. We're gonna be back in 5 minutes. And if you're not back here in 5 minutes, I remember you. I look at the chat and I see who's here, and
We'll find you
Okay.
online.
I give you a big smooch. No, it's fine.
Okay. See you soon, everybody.
Bye.
Hello, everyone. We are back. That was a very quick break. We hope you got to pee and poo and stretch and do all the important stuff.
Pee and poo and number 2.
Pee and poo and number 2, except number 2 is already poo, which we already said. So, Matihi, take it away.
Now we find ourselves in St. Andrew's Church in front of Father
Daddy.
Lucian Petrovic. Yes, also
Daddy
known
Lucian.
as Daddy Oop, oop. Ah!
Sorry, push
Okay.
to talk habit.
Terrifying.
The demon's coming out. Sorry.
It's all good. So Father Lucian, he still seems pretty hesitant about talking about this. No name, since you're kind of the one pushing the issue. Why don't you make me a persuasion check?
Sure.
What'd you get?
14.
A 14. Do, 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 do. Yes, no, it's not there. 10 out of 10. Love it.
Where was the Wizards of Wine Winery again?
To
That's
the west.
To the west.
Okay.
I'll show you that after, so
Yeah.
you can add it to your
Yeah.
your spatial map.
Wait. I
Um,
think I might have took a screenshot. No, I remember I got a screenshot. It's good.
Yeah, you got this. One sec. He sighs, and he says, please come with me to the, I'd rather speak in private about this, in the rectory. Come with me. And he'll turn around and begin walking, leading you all towards the rectory. He stands a little over 6 feet tall. He seems like a probably like a middle, like younger gentleman, probably in his 30s, early 30s. Fairly handsome. As he walks there, he kind of gives everybody, as he passes the various villagers there, like a nod, and occasionally, like, you know, patting someone's hand and stuff, as they seem very thankful. You see in the corner there's a woman, an older lady, who is like just quietly sobbing to herself. Just, she's got like a rag. You see a couple rags beside her that are just filled with tears and snot, and she has another one that she's like patting on her face, so she's just sobbing. But the father leads you back to the rectory. It's fairly nice but cramped space. You see kind of a few tomes that are back there. It seems fairly different tomes, like the Morning Lord and Mother Night, that are kind of there, like little Bible sort of things. You also see like a few other of the priestly robes that are there. You see like the sacrament and all that fun stuff, which seems to be like yellow. Not sure why. But Father Lucian, he goes over towards his desk. It seems to be like a fairly maybe like an oak wooden desk that's there, and he kind of sits on the edge of it. He doesn't sit behind it. He beckons you all in the room. Afterwards, the door closes behind all of you, and he says, if you are willing to help, unfortunately, someone has broken into the crypt here and stolen the bones of Saint Andral, which is a problem.
Okay, what would someone use these bones for?
I'm unsure, but the bones themselves have been used to protect the church itself from the one known as Lady Strahd for a very long time. So whoever has stolen them has left us vulnerable to any attacks from her or her people.
I see. And do you have any leads?
He shakes his head and says, honestly, I've told, he frowns for a second, says, I've only told one person, but I the boy, you saw him as you came in, Yeska. He's the only one that has known, really. I don't think he'd do anything out of malice. He's no older than 11.
He knew that the bones were stolen, or he knew that they were there?
He knew where they were. He
I
was
see.
the only other one that I told. So, and again, I do not want to throw any distrust at the boy. He's been very helpful since he's been here. It's been many a year.
Of course. Well, would you tell us where they were so that we could investigate?
Of course. There is behind the chapel itself, you'll see a small area that kind of goes underneath. It's a bit hard to see. There's some shrub and such over it. Normally, creatures of the night aren't able to go in there in the first place. So, if you go back there, you'll be able to find where it is. You're
talking about vampires?
Yes. And other undeath creatures.
Okay. Well, and how long ago did they go missing?
Not very long ago. Just a few days. About 3 or so.
Very well.
Yeah, I told the boy to put his mind at ease, but I hope he didn't tell anyone.
Does he seem to be telling the whole truth, or does it seem like he's holding something back?
Again, Saint can't give you a link.
Nope.
He seems to be very forthcoming.
All right. Well.
Daddy.
I was gonna say Ghislaine doesn't usually go for masculine types, but this guy's
That's a handsome. He's a handsome boy.
If you don't mind, I'd like to still talk to the boy.
Of course, just go easy on him. He's sweet, and he's very, very scared.
Of course. Did either of you have any questions you'd like to ask?
no, we should be able to tell more when we get there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Father. Good luck with your work.
Thank you. If you do find out what is going on, or you end up finding the bones, please return them as post haste.
Of course. Return them to you, or return them to their resting place?
To me, there are certain cleansing rituals that need to be done to make sure that creatures cannot access them again.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
Can I define sense this guy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can werewolves get to that zone? Because they like bones. Because they're like dog.
I was gonna say we should sniff powers activate.
Yeah, let's dual sniff with our snoots
sniffing.
combined.
So you don't get anything from this guy. Like, he doesn't seem to be he just seems to be a regular human.
Okay, cool. Just want to check.
What does he smell
course.
like?
So he smells fairly clean, like definitely like he's bathed often.
Axe body
Like a little
spray.
bit of like lavender that like there's like a little hint of lavender and like fresh spring and thyme on him.
It's better.
It smells
It's better than the
hi.
last priest we met.
Yeah, I feel like shit.
Smelled like poo poo. Because he was covered in poo poo. Well, not after I left, because then he
That's
smelled
true.
like
Now
like
he's-
a nice. He smelled like Febreze when I.
Yeah, sponsored. Not sponsored. Sponsor us for Breeze. All right, so Daddy smells good.
Love to
Father
hear it.
Daddy.
Thanks, Daddy.
Sorry.
Um,
You walk up to him like creepily and be like, "Daddy." You
before
smell so
divine
good."
sense runs out, since everybody else doesn't have questions, I'm gonna walk back into the main room,
Mhm.
and I want to see if I get anything off the boy.
You head over and in your general area, like you can get pretty much everybody in the zone who's in the church, and you're not sensing anything, especially off the boy. The boy's just like kind of distributing food, and eventually he comes back up to you. He's like,
Are you sure you don't want anything? We got lots of stew.
What's in the
rabbit,
stew?
Rabbit
Rabbit
and
stew?
carrots and celery. It's
No.
gonna be
I mean,
good.
I could actually I could go for like, can I get like a cup of it for the road? Like,
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have like travel bowls. But
I do.
I can give you.
I rummage.
pull out a bowl. And he's like, right. And he takes like the little bowl that he has and pours it into your little cup, like a little travel mug.
Yeah, I got like a little mug of stew.
Yeah, and he like licks the bowl afterwards and puts it down on the side.
I prestidigitate it when he like turns away, just
Oh.
because like, yeah, someone's gonna grab that and use it. It's
Do you-
children.
Do you mind if
Uh,
we have a conversation with you?
Right, sure. I never seen anyone like all of you. You look different. You wear funny clothes.
And looks over to Serana.
You're really bold.
Well, great. Come, let's step back into the oratory.
Can't we talk here?
No, it's better if we talk in private.
Why?
He narrows his eyes at
It's
you.
about secrets.
I give a persuasion check. What's advantage? Because this kid likes secrets.
Mir.
You,
no,
Serana.
oh.
You're the one who said it.
I would have just said it's about the bones. Delane has no like.
It's a good thing you said it.
It's a good thing I said secrets. Oh, you said persuasion?
Yep.
Persuasion.
You get to roll it twice because you have advantage. That's pretty
Oh.
good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
perfect, perfect.
perception and persuasion.
Persuasion
like
number
the other
2,
one
15, yes.
better.
So he's like,
I like secrets. Okay, I follow you.
Okay. And we head to the back room.
yeah, you head to a different, not the rectory, but it's like maybe a little library that's kind of there. And you head inside, and there's like multiple different books on the shelves, a bit kind of some of them are differing languages. A lot of it's like history of Barovia, that sort of thing that's there. And there's like you see like one section that's like there's a bunch of fabric that's covering it, and you see written on it, it says restricted. It's like it's nailed in.
Nice.
The kid, as you get inside, you close the door, the kid shakes his shaggy dirty blonde hair and looks up to you, and he's got like a little gap tooth, and he's like,
So what is it? What's secret?
Do you like this place?
I do. It's nice.
Do you care about the people that you help?
I do. The work I do, it's good.
Did you know you've endangered everyone here?
his face pales immediately and his eyes wide. He's like,
What you mean?
Who did you tell about the bones?
he takes like a deep breath. He tries to hyperventilate. He's like, what are you talking about? I don't know.
What do you mean? It's secret. I can't tell the secrets. They tell me don't tell the secrets.
Father Lucen told you about the bones, and you told someone else, and now they're missing. Who did you tell?
His lip kind of quivers, and he's like, "No one. I told no one. It was
It's
no one."
okay.
Is he telling the truth?
Nice.
Well, I want to say, even if you told someone, we won't say that you said anything if we can get them back. So we need to know who you told. I don't care if he's lying or not. I'm going to try to bribe him
You're gonna bribe him with what?
with like we
Money?
won't tell
Oh, we won't
anybody
tell.
that
Okay.
he told someone if we can get them back.
So Ghislaine and no one, you can give me no name. No one, Jesus, no name. You can give me insight checks if you like, and Serana, you can make me a persuasion check flat because this kid is scared.
Can I also make an intimidation check?
Okay. Go ahead. Let's see which one wins
We're
out.
playing good cop bad, real bad cop.
This kid
This is the
starts looks
bad
to
cop.
you, Sana, and looks up to you, no name, and just starts sobbing, and you hear him just like absolutely blubbering. And he said, "It was my brother. I told my brother Milovich. I told him. He's the only one I told. I swear. He was asking me about things, and he said we needed to tell him. And I'm sorry. I didn't mean for things to be bad. What did I do? I'm so sorry." And just
No name, you
child is
terrified this poor child.
sobbing.
It's okay. I'm going to fix this.
I try and make like a check to kind of like console him, be like, no one's going to hurt you, like you're fine.
You can make
I'm
me
no one.
You can make me a charisma check at disadvantage, like just a flat charisma.
That
to
is
comfort
already
this child. So roll one more.
it's bad.
It's bad. This
Oh,
kid
not
is.
that bad.
It's a 12.
It could be worse.
So the kid is sobbing. He like starts to slow and is sobbing. And as like just loudly crying, you hear someone like pounding hard on the door.
And where is your brother? I'm ignoring the pounding.
I answer it.
The kid is like near inconsolable and it just starts blubbering. He's like, "Oh no, he's around, he's somewhere." And you answer the door, and like busting and nearly toppling over you see this another boy. He looks to be probably around 17, 18. Another human.
I close the door again.
Yeah, he's got this kind of black brown hair that's like very split at the very center, goes down to just above his ears. He seems a bit more top heavy than anything. Like he's strong, but he definitely doesn't really do much leg day. And he looks at you, and there's like this ferocity in his eyes, and he says, he's like, "Why are you threatening my brother? What are you doing?"
Oh.
And attempts to try and pin you up against a wall, Serana. Can you make
me?
make me opposed athletics checks.
I don't resist.
All right. He pins you up against the wall. He seems
I just have a really like serene smile, and I'm just like, hi.
He seems pissed. Like if there could be fire exploding from his mouth, there would be.
Oh, you're Millibridge. You've saved me the trouble of finding you.
He says, "It's Milovich."
Millivich, I
Why are you threatening
apologize.
my brother?
Nothing's happened to your brother.
You
Still
can leave
sobbing.
now, boy.
Just sobbing.
There.
He runs out, just like sprints out and just starts sobbing, and he runs like out of the church.
So do you realize the danger you've put your brother in?
He looks to you, Milovich looks to you flabbergasted, and he says, "I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do.
Why are you
bones?
threatening my brother then?
Oh, I'm not
Huh?
threatening your brother, I'm threatening you.
You're threatening me, huh?" And he stands up to you. He's how tall is No Name?
I think we established, like, around 6 feet.
Okay, he's short. He's like around 5'9", so he's like looking a little bit up at you.
I'm taller than him.
Yeah. Just fury written in his face.
So, was it you that stole the bones, or was it someone else?
He hisses and he says, I don't have to tell you shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
I'm gonna, you know in The Dark Knight Rises where Bane puts his hand on that guy's shoulder and he's like, do you feel in charge? I'm gonna do that and just be like, do you really think that?
Make me an intimidation check. What are Strahd
Can I
and Ghislaine
assist?
doing? Yeah, I got always Ghislaine intimidating.
I'm gonna like
these kids
stand
too.
there and just be imposing and be like, I don't know why I shouldn't be doing this right now, but I'm gonna help.
So
Advantage.
I'm blocking the door.
Can I get advantage?
Yeah, you definitely have advantage. Serana,
I'm still by
door.
the door. Yeah, like if he came in and like slamming against the wall, I'm using that to like I'm still there against the door.
You hear Marshall pops out. He's like,
Yeah, we're gonna eat your organs. Eat it from the inside out. They're gonna put a bucket on your stomach and eat it from the other end.
and he's like,
Wait.
Marshall,
Oh, what? I thought we were doing this together.
that's a little over the top. It's a
Oh,
little
okay.
much.
Oops, sorry.
this kid is like near pissing his pants. Well, not really. Young adult is like pissing his pants as like the group of you're blocking him in. You can start to hear muttering outside from the rest of the congregation that's in there. And Milovich looks up at you wide-eyed. He's like, right. Don't need to get physical here. Right, he ponders for a moment, looking down, and says, Henrik Vandervoort has him, a coffin maker. He paid me for him to steal him quite a bit.
How much?
It was about 15 gold. It's enough to feed my family for quite a long time. I'm the eldest.
Of how many?
6.
I get it.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
give him 20 gold.
I was gonna do that when we got found the bones, but okay.
Oh,
Where is this man?
I can lead you right to him if you like. Thank you.
Why do you want them?
The bones? He, I don't know. Henrik said that he needed them or something. And he said he'd pay, so I said okay, and this helped feed my family.
Did you know the bones protect the city from Strahd? So now
What?
Strahd can come and attack the city whenever.
That explains how they got in.
Eyes widen at that. He's like, oh, please don't tell the father.
Please don't tell anyone else about the bones.
Okay, I promise I won't. I'm sorry.
Did you know that Strahd's already been here?
No. Oh no.
Well, we don't need to bring that up.
Oh no.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
If we can find the bones and get them back, everything will be fine. Just be very careful until you hear from us.
You know what? How about I help you? How about you've been nothing but nice to me even after this? Why don't I help you out? I'm strong. I can help. Maybe rustle up Henrik a bit.
You can lead
I
us to his place and keep lookout and see if anyone's coming.
Right. I'll do that. Right away. And he springs up and he'll try to like shimmy past everybody to like lead you out.
I'm still just like at the door and I don't break eye contact with him as I just open the door to let him out.
Yeah, you see as Milovich heads out the door, you all notice that some of the congregation's like peeking around corners to look, and like standing in the hallway, looking down towards where the group of you were. You see Father Lucian standing there, his arms not crossed, but kind of like his fingers intertwined, and more looking forward. And he looks at Milovich. Milovich looks at him, and you don't see anger across Father Lucian's face. You just see disappointment.
Oh, that's worse than anger.
No.
He closes his
As it
eyes,
should be.
shakes his head, turns around and tends to his flock again, and
Oh,
Milovich
no.
looks crushed.
I
There's
want to
just-
send a message to Daddy.
Oh, please, what do you want to say to Daddy?
I'm just say we're gonna go get your bones back.
He seems a bit shocked. You see like him bristle, but he looks back towards the group of you.
I'm imagining like because he's like hustling away, right? Like to
He's
go...
walking. No, he wasn't hustling. He was just walking in a normal pace
Oh.
away from you, like
Then yeah.
very calm. And he bristles, but he like hearing that, but he turns around very slowly, regaining composure. You see, and he just nods and gives you a small, friendly smile, Serana.
Yeah, I return the smile from one clergy member to another.
Yeah. And he goes about, and Milovich will start leading you out to this place and towards the coffin maker shop. Let's see, where are you? You are, I think, are you across town? You are across town. So as you begin to making your way across town,
Walk in fast, faces passing room.
I can't hit Q when I use things, or else I have to refresh, and it breaks my entire roll 20. So we're reloading.
Oh, no.
Thank you, roll 20. You're gorgeous. It's fine. Everything is stunning.
Everything is awesome.
Let's go to the bone zone.
Going to the mountain zone. If only. So you begin to make your way across town, heading east. Again, passing through various people. It's getting later and later into night, and sun is slowly, from what you can tell, like even though there's mist and such in the airs and like thick fog that hangs over Barovia, like you can't even see across town. Like it's foggy in town. You start walking, and finally it's a little bit tucked away. You have to kind of go a little bit off path between some houses before you arrive at the coffin maker's shop. And I think I have something for this.
Could I axe a question?
You can axe one right now.
Did we get a short rest at the inn?
Well, you were there, yeah, I would say like you spent some time. So it's like getting towards like the sun is beginning to set. You can see the oranges and purples start to flow in the sky.
So you guys know I have 2 spells left. That's it. We're done.
I've got all my spells.
Wow. All right. So you see a coffin maker shop. You see this uninviting shop is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. All the windows are shuttered and closed up tight, and a deathly silence surrounds the establishment. And Milovich walks towards the front door. Here I'm gonna bang with a little bit more confidence, and he says, "Oi, Henrik, it's Milovich. I just have a few questions, if you don't mind." You don't hear anything from the other side. Milovich begins to bang again on the door.
Go stop.
Okay. There's nothing.
Is there more than one entrance into this place?
Let me see. Give me a moment.
Also, how many is this like a one-story building?
So this is it's a 2-story.
Two-story.
Yeah, I gotta grab you really quick because there is a map. That's Jimothy. We don't need Jimothy right now. Jimothy is being babysat.
We always need Jimothy.
I know, we do. Wait, where did no? There you are. Bonk. Bonk. We are here. Oh, you guys be bigger. Give me a moment while I set up the map.
Mm.
I'm gonna give you a bit more sight than this. Still technically you still have light out. Okay, now it should work. Thank God.
No.
All right. Da-da-da-da. You can see that there. You see, like, as you approach, there's just kind of like that. There's a door to the south here, and there's a little window, but it's all boarded up from the inside. As you pace around the outside, you do see that there is a secondary door. I'll bring your tokens kind of up here. You do see that there is a secondary door on this side as well, to the east.
Is there a window on the second floor that isn't boarded up?
You look upwards and you see all the windows from by the first and second floor all boarded.
Can you describe this? Oh, he's not with us anymore, is he?
The kid?
Yeah.
The kid is with you. I should put him on the board.
Can you describe this coffin maker for us?
And Milovich says, yeah, I can. He's a bit of an older fellow, white pastry skin, big grey beard, long white hair, sort of thing. Got really, so big. Got really sad eyes, I would say. He seemed a bit skittish when I talked to him.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try one of the doors.
You try one of the door, like just to open it, goes kunk. It seems to be locked.
I can bust it open if we really want. Probably.
Sure.
Okay. It's not gonna be subtle, unfortunately.
Can we wait? There's only windows or doors.
There's windows on the second floor and the first floor, but there's only doors on the first floor, of course. All the windows on the second floor and the first floor are boarded up.
How's the roof look?
You step back and you look. It looks like any other roof. You see shingles. Some of them are upturned. You think that the shingles need some replacing, but they haven't been in quite a while.
So no like holes or anything in the roof?
Not from what you can see.
Are
Cool.
the windows completely boarded up, or is there a rat-sized hole?
Give me a perception check. I'm excited.
$22.
You look up and you see kind of in that in one of the first, there's a first floor one and there's a second floor one. You kind of pace around the building and you notice that there are one on the first floor, one on the second floor. You think there's like enough of a space in the lattice work for even Marshall to fit through.
On the first floor?
On the first floor, yep, and the second floor.
I can jump up to the second floor and fit him through that hole if you'd like.
Or if it's the first floor, we could see if he can see how the door is locked.
Sure.
And Marshall said, kind of peeks out from Ghislaine's, like underneath Ghislaine's hair, and says,
You want me to go in? Do you want me to like try to unlock it? Maybe.
No, just look.
Oh, yeah. I
And then you
do
can
that.
tell me. I'll send you a message, and then if you see how it's locked,
Mhm.
you can message me back.
Yeah, that sounds good.
and Marshall will skitter off of Ghislaine's shoulder, and they will make their way inside the hole. You see that their little their little chubby body doesn't fit all the way in.
Maybe a little extra to like.
Just push them in. Can you all give me stealth checks, please?
Uh-oh.
I do believe I have disadvantage on this.
Are you wearing metal?
Yep. Oh, wow.
That's pretty good. Ghislaine. Ghislaine. As you pop in, Marshall, you hear someone from inside, like a deep, rough voice, and you hear it says, "Go away! We're not open. We're closed. We're closed today. You need to leave. Goodbye."
Oh, so you are there.
No.
Why don't you open this door so we can talk?
We need your help.
Marshall's not sneaky at all. He's like, what is this rat? And you hear Marshall go, ah! And you hear a scuffling inside of some sort. But I'm gonna bring you all to the front door. I'm also gonna grab Marshall.
Run, Marshall, run!
Don't hurt the rat, or I'll just be like, don't hurt the rat. He's our friend. You don't want to know what I'm gonna do to you if you hurt the rat.
Let me make. Oh, Marshall's so cute. Okay, Marshall. Please go smile. There we go. Are you doing this through the front? Well, the door was kind of by the hole was kind of by the front here. So I'll move all of you over here. Marshall is gone. You hear some clanging around, and then you hear like a poof, poof, as it sounds like something has hit the ground. I'm not sure what. And then you hear a something on the door, you're not sure what, and then you see the door swing open. And you see Marshall holding onto the door. He's like,
I did it.
You could have messaged me.
Thank you,
Oh, sorry.
Ratman.
Ghislaine
Where-
picks Marshall up and is like very gently hugs him.
he hugs you back, a little squeeze.
I'm gonna step in.
As you step in and you look around, you see on the floor, it looks like maybe like passed out, you see like a broken vase on the ground as well. You see this man very similar to the description that Milovich gave you, with like the graying beard, the gray hair, a bit of a portly fellow.
Did Marshall bean this guy with a vase? Did his fat ass knock a vase off onto
No.
this dude?
Wow. What a
he
pro.
seems to be like passed the fuck out on the ground.
Power of the dumpy.
Marshall, what did you do to him?
And Marshall says,
You don't want to know.
Okay.
Fritz.
I'm gonna search this guy.
yeah, you pat him down. Let me see. You see
What does he look like? Wait.
If you
Health,
move,
like health wise, besides being
Yeah.
knocked out.
he just looks like there's like a little cut on his head. But otherwise he's fine. He's just passed out.
But he looks like in good health and everything.
Yeah, Milovich
Okay.
is stationed outside.
Yeah.
Post up outside. So in this area, you see it's a workshop that contains everything a carpenter needs to make coffins and furniture. You see 3 sturdy work tables stretched in length across the west wall here. It looked like he was working on maybe something on this desk here. But he looks okay. You want to search him, you said. Let me see if he has anything.
yeah, I'm just seeing if he has like keys to the rest of the house or some chest or something that perhaps is holding some holy relic.
Yeah, you like jingle around, and you do find his keys that are in there.
What does
Okay.
he smell like? Is he like drunk? Why would he? I'm just wondering why he's like
Make me a perception check with advantage.
sniff. A sniff, sniff.
His
Where's where's he
pants
from?
have been peed recently.
Sneeze, sneeze.
Oh.
It's definitely, you smell everything in here, including all the rotting corpses. They're just like, there's just rot and death permeating through this entire house. You get
Why
a
are
whiff
they
of
dead?
it.
He makes coffins. This isn't. Is this the funeral home too?
This is just the coffin makers, but you smell it everywhere. Like there's just this stench of death in here.
That's not.
This
That's
isn't
not
right. This is not right. I go. There's dead things here.
With keys.
Okay, well, we need to find these bones. Any idea where he would keep them, or where he was keeping them? I'm asking the boy.
Oh,
He's outside.
Milovich.
Oh, I guess he's at the door.
Milovich shakes his head and just said, "Look, I just delivered them. I don't know where I put them. I'm sorry. I can help you look."
Just
No.
stay there for now.
Right, I'll stay here.
Just make sure he doesn't wake up.
Well, don't worry. I'll smash another vase over his head. if need be.
Sure.
Sure. He finds like, he looks around. He doesn't find a vase. He finds like a block of wood.
I'm gonna start opening doors.
All right, so the one by Serana. So you opened that up.
I want to put manacles on him.
Sure, you can cuff him with.
I hog
manacles.
tie him on the ground there while he's passed out, so he can't do nothing if he wakes up.
No problem. So this room here, so that is, it looks like a junk room. You see a table with 4 chairs. Is in the one corner of this room with a lanterns lit, hanging and swinging gently. Straight above it, you see 2 well-made cabinets stand against the east wall. You see they're full of like little knickknacks and tchotchkes, it seems. Some of them carved out of wood. You do see a very strange little toy. You see it looks like very much like maybe a Blinksky toy. You see like the head is flipped upside down and its eyes are where like the mouth should be, and the mouth is where the eyes should be. And you see instead of ears, it looks like it has these like rat skulls that are sewn into it, and it's wearing like this weird navy blue faded tunic, and it's just kind of slumped over.
I take it.
Yeah, you open the cabinet and you take this thing, and it goes as you
I put it
pick
back.
up.
I put it back.
Okay.
Was there anything in these 2 cabinets?
It's just worthless, like you're not sure. They just look to be like kind of worthless items that are here, just various tchotchkes and stuff. You see like very not very well crafted, just like woodworking. It seems to be like maybe this gentleman has been practicing. Like you see a bunch of spoons that are half made. You see like a bird that looks more like a giraffe.
So
Don't
he's
know what
a
giraffe
he's a
is,
coffin
but-
maker that's bad at woodworking.
bad at hand carving woodworking
Okay.
with small objects.
Got
Where
it.
does
Big
this? Where does
objects.
the stank come? Like, where's it
It-
coming strongest?
You're sensing
from?
it from the room north to you. Like that's where kind of some of the smell is going from. And as you move and open that door up, I'm gonna open up also this just because you know. that
Also, when I did let you guys know it smells bad. As I go like towards that door, then where I'm indicating I would like to take an action to go into a hybrid form.
Ooh, yeah. So you see a no name. This is the first time that you've encountered it. You see shifting behind you, Serana, you turn into, and the hybrid form is like your Awu state. So this isn't a full werewolf. What
It
does it
doesn't look like it.
What does it look like again? Please describe what your character looks like in this moment.
just looks like my character. You can't tell my hood's pulled up. It's fine. There's nothing different. There's
Little
nothing
sharper, pointy teeth.
Yeah, there's just maybe one. It's a little
bulge at the
snaggly.
pants, but the back.
Yeah.
I don't think No Name is paying much attention. She's focused on the things in front of her.
Yeah. It's fine.
Oh no, it broke it again.
Rip.
Oh no.
Let me see if I can go to another page. Ah, it's broke. Oh no, the map, it's broken.
Oh no!
I keep hitting Q. Stop
Why?
hitting Q. Because it leaves a little like marker where people walk and it like lets me track the distance and I like hitting it. I'm so used to it. Oh, stop now.
Why is Q breaking it though?
I don't know. I think it's BTT Enhancement Suite. I gotta reinstall it or something. Because
Can you not rebind hotkeys? Sorry, table talk. Anyway, I didn't know that there was that thing. You know so much more about Roll20 than me.
It's fine.
Anyway, yeah,
Marcia's
no, it's just like I got a tail, I got some ears and a snaggletooth. That's it. Maybe a little sharper claws that I'm running out of spell slots. So when you can't catch that magic missiles, you're gonna catch these hands.
Wonderful. Yeah, so in here, as you look ahead, you see. God damn, I have to open my fucking notes again.
See a lot of coffins.
You see arranged haphazardly on the floor are these musty, dusty wooden coffins that are there. They look more like display coffins than anything. Like, you don't get the stench of death from in here, Serana, exactly. Like, it came from here, but it seems to come from the door that is like right beside the one that No Name's standing next to.
Door mimic? Wait, which door? There's another door.
There's a door right here.
Oh
Let
no.
me move you. There's another door here. Like, it smells like it's coming from underneath and wafting up. Oh god, the muting.
I'm sorry. I hit
Okay,
touched
it's
my
okay.
mouse. It's like the cue. It's like I'm used to hitting it. I'm used to hitting it. I just said, "Oh no." That's all.
Are these
right?
are these coffins like the lids nailed down, or
No,
are
you
they
like
free?
go over, you can push them. They just look like, you see like straw packed pillows inside. It has like these not hand sewn blankets, but they look to be, oh, I guess everything's hand sewn here. Like weaved blankets that are inside. They very much seem like display more than anything. Like people
Yeah.
can come in and choose what coffin. They're like different shapes and different sizes.
I'm
You see
searching
one that's,
all
like,
of them.
Yeah. So you search inside every single one.
I say we just take the lids off. Are they hinged lids, or is it the kind that they just lay on top? So we should just toss all the lids off. They're wooden. There's
Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing.
yeah.
Marshall helps very weakly, just like trying to push one. He's like,
I can do it. I can do it. I got this by myself. Don't help me.
I'll help him with like one finger, not letting him know that it's me.
just make me a stealth check. But you toss
Okay.
off like all the tops of this. Looking inside, you don't actually nowhere. Make me a roll me a D100. Say,
Is that
say
your
high or
sec-
low.
Is that your second?
Marshall's so upset. Marshall's like,
Don't help me. No.
no.
I'm gonna say low.
Okay, roll me D100.
Damn it.
Quick question:
Darn, you find nothing.
are the windows that are in this room
Boarded up.
they're boarded from the outside or the inside?
The inside. Everything's boarded from the inside.
I take the boards off.
There you go. As you're like
I'm
looking
strong
out,
now. Yeah, I'm just like one hand to just get this fucking off the window.
yeah, as you're like looking out, you see that like the sun has almost completely set, and there's like a little stream coming through the fog of like a little bit of moonlight as it peeks up over the horizon. And Ghislaine, you're kind of helping Marshall, like trying to be stealthy and push. And as Serana tears down one of those windows, and some of that moonlight shines on you, you look down at your hand and it's completely skeletal.
Oh. Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, you pull it back.
Uh-oh.
Are you a Pirates of the Caribbean dead man's chest?
A werewolf. I was just kind of like hold pulls their hand back and looks at it. Is it in the out of the moonlight? Is it
out of the moonlight? Looks normal, but with that
Moonlight.
like minimal moonlight, skeleton hand.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I look at the group and I'm like, what's
What?
going? What
I don't
is
think
wanna
any
go
of
do
us noticed.
I want to do it. Because you just said, what the fuck? I want to go
Yeah,
do it.
you look over and you see Ghislaine's hand briefly skeleton until.
But then it's
pulls it
not
back.
skeleton.
Yep.
What's going on, guys? What's this?
Illusion, maybe? How's your hand? Does it feel fine?
Does it feel okay?
I put my hand in the moonlight.
You put your hand in the moonlight. It's fine, Serana. Yours looks like your regular kind of slightly clawed hand, but Ghislaine's like, you feel fine, Ghislaine. There's nothing strange about you. It's just whenever you slip your hand into that moonlight, for some reason it just skeletonizes. It doesn't
Lynn looks
feel any
around
different.
and then like sticks their head in the moonlight.
You see, as Ghislaine puts their head in the moonlight, it's just full skull, no flesh.
But with a cool hat on.
Now with a cool hat, literally Pirates of the Caribbean, like legit, just
Oh my-
like skeleton. You see, like as you look, but you can start to see like rotted flesh, like hanging from their jaw and down.
Oh no.
What is happening with you?
I don't know. What's like what is my face
Are you
like?
normally like this?
Maybe don't go in the moonlight.
I don't even know what's going. Am I like a skeleton in the moonlight?
Did you
That's what it's looking like.
get
Oh,
anything
no.
new recently?
No.
Can you does it feel like you can hit as hard as the skeleton? Like stand in the moonlight, do you feel like you got no muscles though, right? But can you still lift stuff?
Do I feel okay in the moonlight? Do I feel like
Yeah, you feel completely normal in the moonlight. You just look like a skeleton, like a decaying skeleton.
I don't know. I don't feel any different. I just look different. Oh, what if I went into hybrid form and then went in the moonlight?
Oh wait, you can only like do that once, right?
As
Yeah, I can't. It's not
Maybe
like
just
you, I
wait, we'll
can't-
wait.
as
Yeah.
interesting as this is, we still need to search the rest of this house before
Yeah, there's
that
like a bunch
man
of dead
wakes
stuff
up.
behind that door.
There's dead stuff behind the door.
Yep, it smells real bad. Are we done with these coffins? They're all open now, right?
Yeah, they're all open. Nothing's inside, unfortunately.
And the windows are all cleared.
yeah, you cleared all the windows. You hear something in the other room. It's like, oh, what is as you hear something go kunk, and you hear Milavage from the other room says, "Don't worry, I got it."
Thank
Good
you,
job.
Millie.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone, on me.
I really should we tell him to not like keep doing that because he'll eventually just like give that guy some real brain damage.
It'll be fine.
It's fine.
Human
Nice.
skulls are very.
He's probably
fragile.
not the best person anyway.
Wait, was her skeleton like rock-like, or was it normal bones?
Ooh, that's a good. You look harder as you like.
Are
put
you a
under.
stone bone?
You know what? That's up to you, Ghislaine. Do you have stone bones?
Go raw.
Probably looks like maybe like remember how you said I like he added that in that hybrid form that they actually have like obsidian teeth. Maybe
Yes.
that's the whole like look of their skeleton, except for their actual teeth, which are like normal.
Just
teeth.
normal teeth, just normal pearly white teeth, and then you see it's just like a black, like obsidian skeleton.
Okay, but when we're done here, we have to. I gotta check this out. We're gonna get a detect magic ritual going because I'm so curious. Look, there was like
This is
sandwich
weird.
weapons. There's a magic person that I gotta investigate later in a not awkward way. We got skeletons. I'm excited.
You see that the light is dimmed greatly from your eyes. Like you're gonna need to start to light torches or something, or
Kiss.
pull up because it is now much darker
No.
in here. Marshall, actually, let me see. Can Marshall help? Hold up.
Can
Can
I cast light on Marshall? Or is that only on an object?
It's on objects.
You cast it
Oh.
on the hat.
Yeah, here's a very strange thing. And I don't this is like a GM question. So
Yeah.
I can with prestidigitation,
Uh-huh.
I can create a non-magical trinket
Mhm.
or an illusory image that can fit in your hand.
Mhm.
It just says it can fit in your hand. It doesn't have to like stay in your hand, and it lasts until the end of your next turn.
Mhm.
But prestidigitation is up to an hour, so it's an object that's very quick, right?
Yeah.
So if I use it to make an item, and I cast light on it, and then like I chunk a little like. I don't for some reason with prestidigitation items, I just imagine everything is like one of those really shitty, like the low cost filament 3D printer things that's
Yeah.
like it's not aligned
Just
very well, you
Yep.
know, it's real bad, no
It's pretty scuffed.
details.
Yeah.
But you know, I could just make something and just cast light on it and kind of like bowl it down there.
If you want, you can like rip some of like the wood off. Like there's like bits of wood and stuff. You can just pick up from the floor and do the same thing too. Or you can do that either way.
But the thing is at the end of the next turn, that
It'll
thing
just dissipate.
disappears. So it's
Ooh,
like
okay.
it's a temporary light is why I wanted to do it in case we needed to like
You know what? I'll allow it. That sounds fun.
tuck and roll. I don't know what's
Yeah, so you make this tiny light and you kind of cast it. No name. When you look ahead, you see that it's just a staircase up. But as soon as the door opens, like that stench is just emanating from
Oh, it goes
this
up?
place. Yeah, it's like upstairs.
Oh.
Serana, this smell you've been tracking, does it seem like it's moving or is it stationary?
You focus for a moment with that critical, Serana. It's definitely upstairs. But whatever it is, for some reason, you can sense that whatever the undeath smell is, even in the most minute way, it's slightly moving. Not like the smell is shifting from one place to another, but it seems like it's coming from underneath the door. Maybe it's like coming from like a little bit to the left and then a little bit to the right. But you can sense whatever is making that smell is like actively moving currently.
Can I listen since I also get
Advantage?
I've got my satellite discs.
Mwah,
Yeah.
mwah, mwah. Make me a perception check, please. With advantage. $20 and $20. You listen and actually, you know what?
I do tell everybody else to like shh. I do the hand sign of shut up.
You hear very lightly as you all hush a soft creaking of floorboards above you, as if someone is moving, as if a few feet are moving.
I whisper to my friend here, my new friend. There's some people walking around up there, and I don't think they're alive.
Have you demonstrated that you can use light?
Mm-hmm.
Can you light
That's why.
this and I hold my sword out?
Yeah.
So you light up Nowhere's sword, and I will give you No name. My God, it's 20 feet of bright and then 20 feet of dark, right? So your blade alights as Serana casts a spell upon it, and you find it much easier to see, and you see the stairs upwards very clearly.
Okay, let's go.
I'll let you lead, and I put my hand on your shoulder, and I'm like, Nethys be with you, and I'm gonna cast guidance.
Amazing. So you find yourselves now kind of going up the stairway, and as you do, you find nowhere that there is a door to your left and a door to your right.
Where's the smell coming from?
Serana,
Or
you
even the like footsteps.
Serana, you take a sniff. It sounds like the footsteps are almost coming from like behind you, like on the second floor. They've kind of stopped. Excuse me, at this moment. How loud are y'all being right now?
I'm trying to be very stealthy. I don't know if anybody followed us up.
Whoever's doing it, stealth checks, please.
I can try. I feel like Lane's very heavy.
I'm not using this dice anymore.
Yeah, I am too.
I rolled a
Not
3.
very stealthy.
So if you can beat a...
No.
Oh, if you can beat a
Serana made
10,
up for it.
Serana on her own is not heard, but the rest of you are fairly noisy coming up the stairs. How do Ghislaine and No Name make noise to the point where
I imagine our armor.
it just
Yeah.
as you're heading up the stairs, and Marshall's like, "You guys gotta get like quieter armor," but he does not say that quietly at all.
That's not how this works.
Not Marshall.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Am I supposed to be quiet?
I feel like it's armor plus the fact that like they have very heavy footsteps. Just
Can
like
Would a skill be an ability check?
Oh.
What's guidance do?
Oh yeah, so you could add that D4 to your stealth check there, Emma, if you'd like.
Maybe you'll
yeah.
get over a 10.
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Hey,
Holy shit.
we
So
passed
only
it as a group
two
check.
That's true. I will allow it. Group check. So never mind. Marshall does not shout. Oh, Marshall kind of does, but you hush him very quickly. Ghislaine, can you make me an insight check, please?
Okay. Insight on.
This will be with
The
disadvantage.
Okay.
You're gonna get bit by a rat.
And yeah, oh, it only did it once, didn't it? Okay. I'm usually okay at them. Okay.
Marshall was surprisingly loud, like for knowing that you're sneaking into somewhere.
Like thinking in their head, are there rats up there that Marshall like is Marshall what's going on here? Marshall, what? I was so proud of him for like developing as a person, well, a rat, developing as a rat and like being a better rat person.
So Serana, you hear the smell from underneath the doorway to the left of nowhere. So it'll be in this side.
I like tap your left.
Wait, which so like this side?
Yes. So to the right, but it would be
Right
No
on the
Name's
map.
left.
My left.
Right on the map, left on No Name.
Okay.
Then I tap your left and I'm like I point like
Oh, I should make a different song.
I point through that at that door.
Okay. For one, I'm gonna cast Divine Favor.
Mhm. Okay, your prayer into the ends of your weapon. Nice, nice. Love it. We love to see it.
And then I'm going to rush through this door.
All right, as you rush through, let me read something for you. Ooh, rhymes. We love to see it. Hello. Hello, self, rhymes. So as you open it, this large and drafty room is struck with cobwebs and takes up most, you think, of this upper floor. Stacks of wood planks lie amid several crates marked junk. As you enter, I actually want to see what you see because I'm going to take off this as you kind of move into the room, and you yeah, this is what you see currently.
I'm moving quick.
Okay, move is so you can move up to your movement if you'd like.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20.
If I'm trying to tail, is this like in a...
Yeah, you
Like
can
an
all kind of
order
move
type
together if you'd
thing.
like. So, where would you like to move to?
I have moved myself.
I don't see
Are
you
these-
moved yourself. What?
I moved here.
Oh god. Oh, cause my shit's broken again.
Are,
One sec.
are these like piles of just loose
They just
wood?
look like wood that says like they just look like junk. Like just junk wood. Give me one moment because something is going to happen. Once my real tenty reloads. We have technical difficulties here on this channel. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rewind you a little bit there, nowhere. You stop here. And I'll tell you why.
There's someone there.
Wow. Oh, never mind. So sorry, that's something else. So you're like here, right?
Yeah, I think I was here.
Okay. Yeah, you move forward and Serana and Ghislaine and nowhere. So Marshall's I'm just chilling with you. You hear it sounds like just a hiss come out of numerous individuals who are in here. You see kind of from the corners. Actually, does this have a thing for them? No. Oh. Actually, sorry, you don't hear anything just yet. All you see currently, right now, are a bunch of crates back here and more wood. But Serana, your sniffer. There's things up here. There's something. You're smelling something that's up here.
Can I make a perception check? Because we
Yeah,
were
like a
hearing
perception check.
footsteps.
I was hearing them behind, which would point to I want to move up.
Yeah.
In fact, I want to move up, as in like on a stack of wood, if I can. I'd
Yeah, like over here.
like
These
the high
areas?
ground. I don't know what's over there. I was gonna say like I don't know, maybe like here.
Yeah, you step up there and you look down. It just looks like there's currently just crates.
I'm gonna step up and stab through a crate.
Perfect. As you do, make me an attack roll, please.
It's a 16.
Your sword does hit something, and you hear this hiss as it stabs in. You can roll me damage if you'd like.
I would love to.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
So it's going to be 6 damage with 2 divine, but then I'm going to pump a divine smite into it. So it'll be an extra 2d8. But if it's a undead or fiend, it'll be 3d8.
Okay, roll me 3d8.
So that'll be 10 more radiant damage.
Lovely. You hear this loud hiss as like a little bit of light bursts out of the box, and then all of a sudden, bursting forth from this box, you see what looks like just like long black matted hair, and you see these glowing red eyes coming from them. As their jaw opens, it goes a little bit wider than normal. You see these huge fangs sticking down from it as they burst out of the crate. All of you hear around you the bursting of more as you see various individuals in different states of like just garb, hair, face burst out, each one bearing these horridly long and jagged fangs. And finally, what would you like to do?
I was gonna say, as my bonus action, I was gonna attack again.
Okay. But coming forth from this last box, you see bursting up a slightly familiar face coming out of this box as you see Kiora. And it's at that point that we are going to end tonight's session.
Excuse me? Wait,
Thank you,
can I
everyone,
can
for
I do
tuning
my
in.
can I do
Sure,
my
go
offhand
ahead.
attack real
You can do
quick?
your offhand attack, but
Just
thank
before
you
we
everyone for
forget.
tuning in.
Oh, that's gonna be sorry. That's gonna be a 19.
It's gonna hit. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, don't you know?
Oh, don't you know? It's
That's 24, and then 4
6.
deer damage, 2 radiant, and then I'm gonna pump it again.
Oh, how much
Of
can you
course.
pump? Divine
As
favor.
many-
Oh, short
As
sword.
many as I have spell slots.
So 3d8 again.
So that will be
God dang it.
16 divine.
Wonderful. It sears the creature as it screams. And you see, popping up out of these, and the final one being Kiora. So that's again where we'll end.
I don't even know who
for
that is.
today. You do not. Thank you everyone for tuning in to this episode of Curse of Strahd. Of course, we're gonna go around a little bit and tell everyone about ourselves, plug our various things, and of course say our favorite moment of the night if we want to, but I'm gonna pressure you into doing it anyway. So we're gonna start with B.
Hi, I'm Bikage. You can find me on Twitch and Instagram. I do art. Digital art. I draw for you. You pay me money, I draw for you. That's it. Search me up. You can find my art. Probably go to my Twitch. Don't just Google Bikage. You never know what you're gonna get.
No.
My favorite part of the game was probably accidentally flirting with Ismark, I think. It was really fun. That was a fun interaction.
That was a good interaction. That was really good.
Yeah,
liked it
I
a
like
lot.
that one.
All right, and Monster.
I am Monster X8 on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and the one that I can't remember ever.
TikTok.
Yeah, there it is.
And your favorite part?
Oh, that's just maybe it was the realization that we're scaring the crap out of that kid, and we cornered his brother, and we're Ghislaine was just like, what's going on here? I don't know, this feels wrong, but okay, we're doing this.
Intimidation is fun.
Wonderful.
Just a group intimidation.
It was fantastic. The poor kid. And Emma.
Hi, it's me, Emma, also known as Emma Panada. You can find me here on my Twitch channel where we run TTRPG games. We have a good number. We have this one every Tuesday. We have an Avatar Legends campaign every other Friday. We have a Lost in Ravenloft game that's every other Friday, and then on every other Sunday. And then on alternating Sundays, we have a Bikes on Brooms game, which is Kids on Bikes / Kids on Brooms. So there's a lot going on. I'm hoping to start another new game maybe in February or March. So if you're wanting to play in a streamed game with a custom system, just holla at your girl. But that's me. My favorite part was it was a bit of a meta thing. It was a realization. So I've played Curse of Strahd before. We didn't finish. We got to this city and we did something where we ran into a bunch of vampires in a room and my character died. And so as we were visiting the church, and it's oh, there's a little boy. It's oh, the little boy told his brother. I was like, this is all feeling kind of familiar. And then we got to this house, and there's all the coffins, and I was like, ah, fuck.
Oh, no.
And we got upstairs, and all the guys came out, and I was like, oh, fuck.
That was me with that trash goo in the.
Yeah, I was
oh no! Past death, Curse of Strahd, fantastic.
So I don't know how much. I mean, I did a lot of damage to that one, and it's still up. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bit nervous. We'll have
Should
to see
be.
how things go. But yeah, baby Alfie will save us next time.
Hopefully. That'll be
Um,
a good time.
but that's me. But Matihi, where can we find you?
Yeah, hi, I'm Matihi. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter, Maddie Matihi. You can also find me here every Tuesday running Curse of Strahd, and every other Friday playing Kondo, who has the same haircut as me now, or I have the same haircut as him. I say that because he's my inspiration. But you can find me there. You can also find me over on Stella's channel playing Rikaria, who is a tiefling druid who has a little snack friend named Sir Lancelot, and he is just the best. Of course, I don't know what else there's. I just want to bring up Jimothy one more time because
Hello, it's Timothy. It's time for me. As usual, I take over the channel. I stream on Matishi's channel sometimes and I play games. It's fun. Yeah.
and go away, Jimothy. I'm sorry.
You really need to stream a game as a PNG tuber as Jimothy and just use the voice and just
I
curse
did.
constantly.
I didn't curse too much, but
You
I
need to
did play
curse a lot.
Hades.
You need to
Or,
curse.
sorry, Jimothy played Hades.
Yeah.
My favorite part, oh god, I really love the argument between, not argument, but like the awkwardness, like the absolute awkwardness between Ismark and Serana. Like just the and like the uncomfortableness was absolutely like primo. Also, of course, Daddy Lucian. Been waiting for Daddy Lucian to come out. And I think just y'all's like faces when when it's like Kiora pops out, I'm like, good point to end.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I hope you stop in next Tuesday as well because we'll be playing. We're hoping that of course Stacy aka Alfie will be back next time and hopefully not sick with COVID or not as sick.
Yeah.
That's the 4th. Okay, cool.
We're hoping
Not the 4th,
because
it's the
if
20th.
if
28th.
she's still as sick as she is now, that's it's real bad.
Yeah. So it'll be the 28th of December.
Cool.
Unless people are busy, but we'll see. All right. Yeah. Thanks everybody. for
Thank
tuning in.
you. We
Thank
will talk to you
you.
later. We're going to raid my friend Yogaro,
Yay.
who is my oldest friend, and he's currently playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. So please join the raid and say hi to him, and we will see you all next week.
Have a wonderful night.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. I don't know how long I have to talk like this, but goodbye. I can't move my Timothy. Okay, there we go. Are we good? Are we clear? I don't know. Are we still
Somewhere
talking?
off your
We're
Okay, we're
good.
still talking. Okay.